This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Today we're going to be taking a look at a game that I played early on this channel. God, it had to be about 8 years ago. But there is a 50th anniversary edition from our good friends at Columbia Games. It is Quebec 1759. And boy, is this a beautiful game. We're going to go down to the table. I'm not going to explain all the rules. Go check out the playthrough. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you things, kind of go over it a little bit, and then we'll come back up because I got plenty to say about this great company. So let's go check out the 50th anniversary edition. There's just no way I can fit this beautiful, beautiful map in here completely. I played the original. This game's been around for quite some time, and if you want to really learn the rules, go see our live playthrough where I played with my son. We had a great time with this game. It's one of the very first videos that we did. We love Columbia Games, and there's a reason for it. The way this works, and I'm going to give you just some overviews and stuff like that, is that both sides are going to set up, and then for movement, what you're going to do is take a piece of paper and say that I'm going to move 4 units from, we could say from Levis to, I'll just run it out, Abraham, and that's going to be your movement. And then the other player is going to do the same thing. Well, I'm going to move a certain amount over to another area. You'll reveal that, and then you'll do that, and then you'll commence in any combat that has to happen, which is glorious. The rule book is not overcomplicated. One of the things that I wanted to say as a side note, that my grandkids and I took some time to put all the stickers on. And that was a game in itself because they had such a great time. I would put them on and then they would flatten them out. And, we had a lot of fun actually doing that. So, actually getting the game prepped up was a ton of fun as well. The rule book, not overly complicated. I believe there, as you can see, big, huge text explaining your movement, your land movement, your amphibious moves, riding orders, ship movement. Victory condition for the British is if they can hold Abraham. The British must hold Abraham zone at the end of the 16th campaign move. After any battles in this turn have been resolved, occupation of Abraham zone at an earlier time is not a British victory. They must hold on to it until the 16th campaign move has been played. The British must also have a minimum of 20 combat points. That's these right here, or I always call them combat values. It actually is combat values. Your combat value. So this unit is worth 4 at full strength. You step down as you take wounds here. Again, for the French, it's very simple. If the British do not meet any of those conditions, they're going to win, and there is no way that you can actually tie this game. Okay. Again, everything is just spelled out very, very easily, and just it's all of maybe 6 pages of rules, which is really cool. There is a lot of strategy though to this, so don't let it fool you. Now, for instance, here combat is just so simple. Normally you would have different lines, you would have, but I'm just taking 2 pieces in general to show you. This has a combat value of 4. You're going to take 4 dice, and oh, there we go, cool. Any 6s that are rolled will automatically step down. Okay, right before the attacker gets to go. So defensively, you are going to step people down, and you are going to fire back and go back and forth. There is no pause. You're going to be trying to wipe each other out, of course. Good luck with that. But again, a very strategic, very smart game, very historically accurate, tells a beautiful, gives everything about Quebec at 1759 in that battle between the British and the French, Wolf's Cove. The Douglashes always do things correct, and Tom has taken Columbia Games to new heights. This beautiful 50th edition, which I wanted to show you, is an absolute masterpiece and very well done. The book, for the pages that it has, very clear, concise. This is the way you make a game, and you make it fun. You can get this at Columbia Games. Go to Columbia Games and pick this up. I'm telling you, you will really enjoy this. This is just another well done game by a great company, great designer, great person as well. I've had the pleasure, if you get a chance to go back and listen to and check out a interview that I did with him on the channel, you'll see why you want to support this great company. Let's go up top and get my final thoughts. How do you make a game even better? It's the quality of the components is beautiful. The beautiful art. The cover by Richard Luschek. I hope I don't destroy his name. Tom Douglas, and his dad just have always made great games. His dad's name's Grant, by the way. And this is, you can have a very strategic and a very thematic game, and you don't have to make it over hard or over complicated. And these type of games are great for people that have played a lot of war games. Sometimes something a hair lighter. It does take some of the pressure, not the pressure off, but it makes it more relaxed and more fun. And if you have, kids that are very interested in this type of thing and history and stuff like this, these are great gateway games to bring them into. Columbia Game, and please, don't think that Columbia makes very simple games, because some of their games have won Mensa awards. Okay, and if you don't know what Mensa is, well, guess what? Then you're not a very smart person, to be honest with you, because Mensa is one of the smartest, most brilliant minds, and for them to award some of their games, just go to show you how smart and how well done and how well thought out. I did an interview, and I think I mentioned it somewhere through this video, with Tom, and he was incredibly kind, incredibly smart, and knew what he wanted to do with Columbia Games. And I'm telling you right now, great company, great games, and an underrated company. It really is, and I think it deserves your love. Go over to Columbia Games, their website, pick up some of these games and see why they have such value, and they're done smart. And I always talk about passion and caring, and putting everything that you have into a box and not half-assing things. This is a company that doesn't half-ass shit. Oh, excuse me, but I'm going to leave that in, because that's how I really feel. I feel very strongly about it. And they've got more things that are coming out that I can't wait for to get my hands on. Great company, doing great stuff. We've talked about it in some of our live vlogs, and this is just a pleasure to add to my collection. I talk about companies that I never get rid of their games. Well, Columbia Games is one of them. I'm waiting for my grandson to get of age so I can really have some great times with him enjoying some of these great games the way I did with my son. Until next time, it is your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.